Caroline, I see your hand is up. Sweet Caroline. Ba, ba, ba. Boom, boom, boom. Unmute yourself, Caroline. I am well. How old are you? What do you got for me, Caroline?
Alone, it seems a little extreme.
Well, why?
Well, here's my thing. I feel like this is something that hasn't really been talked about, and I don't know if you've addressed it in any of your other videos, but I guess there may be like a small portion, maybe like myself. I don't know if I desire marriage, but I do desire companionship
Okay. Dying alone means what?
that you don't have anybody.
Right. And 1 in 4 black women will marry in their lifetime.
Mhm.
That means you have nobody. In general,
Okay.
that means you're dying alone.
Okay. So what about the percentage again that, we just, I may
I don't know
not
how you
desire
track.
to.
I don't know how you track that. But here's the
Okay.
thing. So you're 30 what?
I'm 36.
So you want to be 67 years old and got a boyfriend? How does that work when you go to the hospital and you got to who is in case of emergency? Who has the power to decide to put you on life support, take you off life support, administer? Who has all that? It ain't boyfriends
Well,
because listen, they have no legal power. See, we diminish marriage so much in the black community, and we don't understand what the union is for. You can have a boyfriend, and he has nothing to do. They're not gonna listen to him. They're gonna call for you. You have any kids?
I don't have any kids.
Okay, so if you're 67 years old and you got a boyfriend of 10 years, you're involved in an accident. Who are they gonna call to make decisions about you medically?
Well, that is interesting that you say that, because I actually do work for a life insurance company. So
That's fine. That's life insurance. That has nothing to do with what I just asked. There's
true.
nobody to be called. So then
So I'm
you're
sorry.
alone, and that's the thing. We're alone. Our system is not set up. Countries are not set up for aged single seniors. It's bankrupting Western countries. Period. So what I just gave you is probably not something a lot of you women think like. Well, I don't necessarily know if I want to be married. I don't care what you want. I mean, you need somebody to sign, put your teeth in, somebody to be able to sign off on you. Well, who gonna do it? And you don't have any kids. And I'm gonna ask you another question. Did you choose not to have children?
No, I just never really was in a position. Well, I never really seriously dated
Oh,
anybody, so maybe like a couple years ago.
so you have any brothers and sisters?
I have two brothers.
You said you never really dated anybody seriously until a couple of years ago.
Yeah, and I just broke off the relationship
So you
in
were a virgin
October.
until that. So you were a virgin until your 30s.
No.
Ma'am, I've met them. I mean, you say you haven't dated anybody
Oh,
seriously, so I'm trying to understand. So,
mm-mm.
what are you happy?
Yeah, I'm happy. I
Okay.
just as a disclaimer, I don't have any pets or anything like that.
So,
I don't
but what
desire
I'm
to or
saying is
nothing.
ultimately and I'm trying to. Okay, you don't have any brothers and sisters, no pets, no real relationships,
No, I have two. I mean, I have two brothers.
two brothers.
Again,
Okay,
yeah,
but are they younger or older?
they are older.
Do they have relationships?
One does.
All right. So pretty much you're here on this planet, not attached to anybody except the people that you were born attached to. Those are your
I don't.
brothers.
I don't know. I kind of disagree a little bit because I
Who are you
think
attached
some.
to?
Well, I mean, my life is still. I don't have like a lot of friends, but I do think that I have meaningful people in my life.
I didn't say you didn't have people meaningful, but I said attached to. See, familial units link us to a community, a
Mhm.
society, And we got a bunch of single people out here unattached. And where I'm going with it, you can see where I'm going with it. Your brother's got lives off somewhere else. You're a single woman unattached to anything.
No, I
So
guess I kind of
listen,
get it.
ma'am. Listen. Go study. Go look what's going on in Korea and Japan. Look up Kodokoshi. People dying alone. And I might say this, ma'am. Um, do you work from home? Do you go to work in the office? What?
Well, with COVID, I work from home now.
All right. So you work from home now. Do your brothers live in the same city or state?
Well, one, I
Yes or
live in
no?
North Carolina.
Yes or no? Same city or state?
Yes.
All right.
Yeah, they live
Do
in the
you
same
speak to
state.
them on a daily basis?
No.
Do you speak? Okay. Who do you speak to on a daily basis outside of work?
Well, I definitely don't talk to my coworkers
All right.
like
So,
that.
so,
Mm-mm.
so, case in point, if you were to have a stroke tonight in your bed,
Hmm.
that's it. That's it. Who would know? Because
Well,
you don't talk to your coworkers. You don't interact with anybody on a regular basis. The only way anybody would even know that you're missing is they would be alerted by the smell.
I
Kodokoshi.
do.
Listen, ma'am. Kodokoshi. This is what I'm not joking about when I say this. When we're unattached, people aren't looking for us to be gone. If you were in there, you'd fallen and you would hit your head and needed assistance, who would know to come look for you? These are real things. And we act like just because we're healthy, functioning right now, that it's going to be forever. I've fallen and I can't get up. You'll die. So if you want to choose to go through life unmarried, that kind of stuff is fine. But you need to put a plan in place, an end of life plan, a communication plan. You need to be able to have people know to start looking for you inside of 24 hours if they ain't heard from you. That's what
Well, like I
adults
had
do if they choose not to have families and relationships.
right, like I had said earlier, even though I know you said your definition of attached is not the same, but yeah, I have people in my life that if something happened to me, someone would know.
Inside of what time frame now?
I think definitely at least within like 12 hours.
12 hours. They were so I said who do you talk to on a regular basis? You said no.
Well, I'm again, maybe I misunderstood that. I guess I took it as just like, well, maybe you were saying, do I necessarily talk to
Okay.
the same person every day? No.
Nope, that's not okay. Well, um, if you're happy with your life, cool. Most people want relationships with emotional significance and things. Most people want things. Most people want to be able to celebrate the holidays with family and loved ones. Most people want those. If you don't, that's fine. But
Well, again, I don't think I was saying that I didn't. It's just I just didn't necessarily. I may not want to be married. I'm just saying,
well,
can I not have the same thing and just still have companionship?
how can I answer that? Do you have that
Okay.
now, though?
Um,
Nope. And
no,
the last relationship you had was 2 years ago, right?
no. 2 months ago, I
2 months.
just broke it off.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, and the longest relationship you've ever had in your life.
It was that one. We were together 5 years.
All right. And then prior to that, so a 5 year relationship in 30 some odd years. All right. And if it works for you, it works for you.
Okay.
But I would say that we need better stuff. I don't get it that we know what normal and healthy stuff tends to look like, but that's what I call settling. In my opinion, that's called settling. I don't want to be married. I'll settle for this. That's settling, in my opinion. Or you may have a different view. Let me see. Oh, Jesus, everybody got their hands up now. But if you don't want it, fine. But make sure somebody's coming to look for you. Lower your hand. Alexandria, do you have a disagreement? Okay, go ahead. 18.
Hi.
Go ahead.
I kind of moved across the country away from my family and I live in Houston now.
Okay.
So anyway, I really started like taking better care of myself and toning down on like the raunchiness and like the loudness and the aggressiveness, really.
Okay. Okay.
And I've had like a lot of men, like not well,
You
all
gotta
types of
get
men
to the
basically.
ma'am. There's
Yeah.
13 people. You gotta get to it.
All types of men coming towards me. So I just wanted to know if you think it's too early.
Too early for
If I
what?
should relationships, if I should wait a little longer until I'm in my early 20s or if I should start now.
Hold on. So you start dating?
Hmm?
I couldn't hear you. You were breaking up. It's too early
Oh,
for
yeah,
what?
like dating. Yeah, like dating. If you think it's too early to start dating.
What does your dad say?
Hmm?
What does your father say?
My father wants me to focus on school and not depend on a man.
Okay. Are you in
I don't.
college?
Yeah.
Are you in 4-year university?
Mhm.
Then date. You
I'm
need
in
to
school for nursing.
you need to start dating in order to
Yeah,
know.
I really want to, but
Well,
then, their words echo in my head and I'm
well,
thinking, am I
but they
making the
don't live
wrong
where you do.
decision?
Okay, listen.
Hmm.
Dating means I'm going out on a movie or dinner or this or that. Date. That doesn't mean you have to
Hmm.
get involved in a boyfriend girlfriend situation. You need to date to know what it is you like, don't like, and what fits you. They're trying to keep you safe so you can finish school. That's fine. Just don't. What they don't want you to do is become sexually promiscuous and have a baby. That's what you don't want to do. But dating, no problem. Date's
Okay.
fine. All right, have a good one. Yeah, dating is. I mean, we made dating like I don't get it. Let's see. Sierra, you're up next. Uh, Sierra, unmute yourself. Hi, do you have a disagreement? Hi, you have a disagreement? Okay. I'm trying to hold on just a second. I'm trying to get to the people who have disagreements. Hold on just a second, okay? Um hello. HI. Hello. Hi, your first name is? Hold on. Do you have a disagreement? Okay. Um just a second. I got to get to the people who have a disagreement. Isabella, she lowered. Hello. Hi. Do you have a disagreement? You do. You do. Okay. How old are? First off, how old are you?
I'm from New York.
Okay. Go ahead.
So there are some correlations to women who are color and are educated and later on after having a career decide to have children. There are considered actually high risk. So there is a correlation between that. However,
I don't understand the disagreement. You just made
my
a.
disagreement to the point is you do encourage a lot of your callers, your female callers, to go to therapy. And I do want to address that with Black women. I think we need to look at the intersectionalities.
What's
A lot of
the disagreement?
my disagreement is you stating that most of them are, unapproachable sometimes or intimidating.
I don't know what you're. Okay, ma'am. Let me stop right here. Let's take a breath. Let's reset.
Okay.
You know what's going on in your mind. I don't.
Yes.
You got to give me a sentence that begins with something I can hold on to.
My argument is you stating that Black women who are educated are more likely to stay single, with your statistic of 1 out of
That's
4.
not what I said. Where did I say that?
You said Black women who are uneducated, they have a lower
Where
chance.
did I say that?
A lot of your
No,
videos,
ma'am.
of course.
No, ma'am. You're gonna okay. Isabel. I'm
Yes.
very. I know what I say, and I'm very careful with my words. when or what video you're referring to that I've said educated women are more likely to stay single.
Sometimes on your videos, for example, your videos comparing Miss Ross, you talk about successful women. You talk about successful or educated white women are more likely to go out after college to get married compared
No,
to.
I didn't say they're more likely. I have no, see, why don't you ask me the question? Because it sounds like you've misunderstood something. Because even on my community tab, I quoted Shahrazad Ali, a statement she made. White women go to college to find a husband. Black women go to college to prove they don't need one. Overheard by Shahrazad Ali.
I remember that quote that you stated.
Right. That was quoting Shahrazad Ali. I've never said that educated women are less likely to get married. I say overeducated women, masters and PhDs. Yes, that's true.
Are unlikely to get married.
The higher up a woman goes, the less likely she is to marry. That's true. But the
So,
fact,
so
hold on,
that
ma'am. Listen.
coming from.
Listen. Is that factually accurate, backed up by the data?
No.
Really?
No, because you
No,
stated
no,
that.
no, 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 really.
Yeah, because you stated
No,
that women.
no. I want to be clear. The marital rates of black women with an advanced
Black
degree.
women.
Yes.
So this is why I'm saying, like, there is some degree.
I don't think. I'm trying to understand the disagreement, man. But
my disagreement is that there isn't really a hindrance to why Black women are getting married. It's their education, higher educated Black women.
Let me explain. You're right. The education.
I think
Stop. You're right. The education isn't the problem. It's the attitude that comes along with it. Thank you for Nope. I gave you 15, 11 million chances to say something. I've said it plenty of times. There's no reason you can become a master's or a PhD or an advanced degree. Other races of women seem to be able to do that and couple just fine. So it's not the degree. It's the attitude and mindset that comes along with it. Go back to what Shahrazad Ali said. So long as we're on the same page. But I just want to be clear though that you're misinterpreting what I'm saying.
I hear you.
Okay.
What I am adding to what you're saying, because I didn't agree with that part. What I'm adding is, I think that with a lot of other factors related, we're talking about social and norm values. We're talking about.
Ma'am. Are you married or engaged or in a relationship?
I am currently single.
All right. You're 25 years. Listen. You're 25 years old, and that's. But what I'm trying to get you to understand is, I'm not telling you something that's not backed up by the data, or by men who experience women who have advanced degrees. You have an opinion, but it's not really backed. But what I'm giving you is backed up by the data, wisdom, and lived experience. Your opinion is your opinion. You're right to it. You're entitled to it, but it doesn't change the facts. Have a good day.
Facts to say that there are.
Breaking up too. I don't get it. See, I can't keep doing this. Yeah, I hear the facts and still, but I don't like that. So I'm gonna go ahead and say what I gotta say, because I'm gonna give you my opinion. Damn all them numbers. Nope. We go back and forth. So here's what we're gonna do. Galaxy. I don't know your name. Ooh. All right. Do you have a disagreement? Do you have a disagreement? Do you have a disagreement?
I should, me as a Black woman, like, yeah, I have 2 kids. But I just feel like, when is a man going to be accountable? If I have to be
Hold on.
accountable,
Whoa. You have kids. How many?
two,
Two. Where's the father?
two boys, two black, beautiful boys,
Where, one father or two fathers?
two fathers.
Okay. Those are the two men you need to be asking about accountability, not us.
No, but what about,
No, ma'am. No.
what?
No,
So
ma'am.
I have
No,
to be
listen.
asking them
No,
about
you're
to
not
be
going to talk
accountable?
over me. You're not going to talk over me. That shit won't work. You made two children with two
I can
different
know.
men. You made two children with two different men. Go ask them to be
Yes, I did.
accountable, not us.
That,
We don't owe you accountability. The men you chose to lay down and reproduce with owe you accountability.
no. That's not the thing about it. It's not even about those baby daddies. I don't care. I don't care about their accountability. I'm talking about me as I have evolved. I've become a better woman. I understand where I am at now. But does a man have any accountability when he introduces himself to a woman? Like, I would not introduce myself to a man if I don't have.
Stop. What do you mean, does a man have any accountability when he introduces himself to a woman? What does that mean?
Like, you wouldn't, I mean, I'm supposed to accept a man for how he is, but yet you coming to me all wrong. You coming to me without anything, and I'm supposed to accept
Hold
a black man for how he is.
on.
I don't understand that.
Stop.
Why am I
Oh,
wrong?
Jesus H. Christ. I'm going to try this one more time, because apparently, if this is how you interact with people, you get what you give. Now, I'm going to unmute you. Hello? Ma'am, you can't overtalk me. Okay?
Yes, sir.
You have two children with two different men, and you say, I don't care about them and what's going on with them. Okay. Then you throw up a blanket statement about, does a man have any accountability when you meet him? That doesn't make any sense.
I said, does a man have any accountability for how he introduces himself to a woman? That's my question.
Any accountability? What does accountability mean to you?
Accountability means to me is that how you present yourself in the best light. Like, the accountability is like how you represented yourself to me when you first met.
Ma'am, accountability. No? A fact or condition of being accountable or responsibility. Responsible for your actions. Responsible. So does a man have any accountability? Does a man have any? Huh? You use the word accountability. So when
you just defined it too.
Well, I do, but I know. But what you're saying doesn't make any sense, ma'am. I don't know what you mean. A man steps to you. Mm-hmm. How did you say you were again?
I'm 37.
Why? So stepping to you. You mean approaching you?
Introducing himself. Introduction.
So if you're talking to men who are stepping to you, that could be an issue. Mm. And if the kind of men you're talking about have any kind of, ma'am, you are responsible for who you make yourself available to in your personal life.
That's so true.
Yes. So that's your responsibility. That's your accountability.
So I can't be mad at the results, basically.
No. Just like you can't be mad that, you get to choose.
I feel like we have, black women have built
No. This isn't we as black women. This is you. This ain't black women.
That's true.
This is you.
Okay, then I have built myself up to a level.
What have you done? Whoa. What have you? I don't know. You in a bathroom or something? Because you got a very bad.
No, I'm in my kitchen. I'm in my kitchen.
You built yourself up. What does that mean?
I started from the bottom. I used to be Section 8. I used to be.
What do you do? But you built yourself up, meaning what?
I have my own queen. I am fully. I bought my house. I take care of my children.
Okay, ma'am. Due respect, you built yourself up to normal.
Yes.
All right. So I need you to understand something. And I mean no disrespect. But oftentimes I hear women act as though building themselves up to normal is something you're supposed to get a trophy for. That's the minimum expectation. There's no
For everybody.
listen, yeah, for everybody. So you don't get a prize. So you don't get to talk about, well, I feel like I built myself up. That don't matter.
No, but why can't the black man
Oh,
do it?
well, okay. Well, first of all, man, 51% of black men are single and childless, and 64% in the middle class. They don't have two kids by two different dudes.
But I have two.
You're gonna sit on that. Black men don't sound to be your problem. Now, I'm going to try to have the rest of this conversation with you and not have it go off the rails. But you're not going to put shit on black men. And 51% are single and childless. And you got two kids by two different men that you don't give a damn about. And 64% are in the middle class. That's normal. And you had to build yourself up to get to the minimum where black men already are. The nerve of coming over here putting that shit on black men. Y'all used to blaming black men for your problems. And that shit ain't gonna work over here.
I'm not blaming a black man on my
But you
problems.
came over and said, well, what about black men? What about black men? Why can't you? Okay.
What about the ones that millennials of this generation, not you, because I bet.
What the fuck? You're 37. You're dating millennials? Get off my phone. You just want a problem. Get a problem. You go get some therapy. You want a problem. Looking like, I mean, yeah, you want a problem. What the hell? I mean, did y'all see this shit? Ain't nobody stepping to you. Battle rapping and shit, I guess. And you wonder why I get frustrated. I'm like, well, let me. We had a woman who's married and overweight, offended because I said people going up overweight and alone. But I'm like, you're looking for problems. You got a woman with two kids by two different dudes who don't care about them, talking about, I built myself up, asking questions about millennials. This is why I say therapy is so needed. This is a little troublesome.
Hey guys, that brings us to the end of today's video. Thanks for watching. More respect on Kevin Samuels, the godfather, for exposing these type of women. And I think let's first of all give credit to him for speaking to the lady that was working, or that is working for life insurance, right? This conversation, that segment alone has exposed something about Kevin Samuels that most people don't pay attention to, especially the people that hate him to their core, right? The whole conversation was about the lady getting a man to spend the rest of her life with. That was Kevin Samuels' point. And looking at the future, what can happen to you possibly? And this lady probably is obese. So if you're having these type of physical attributes, means the likelihood of you falling is very high. And you might need a help. So he's just basically telling you, though you have people, important people that will check up on you and all those things, and co-workers, blah, 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 because she mentioned all those things that in case of emergency, when he was talking about in case of emergency, she started talking about those people. She has people that can check on her and all those things, which is bullshit to me. He's basically telling you, with your significant other, life is going to be better than you staying single. And that's a statement of fact. Though most people, especially women that want to live that kind of lifestyle, and let's talk about, she said, if you want relationship without marriage, right? Like, you know, having adult time with someone, that is what she's basically saying. If she want adult time with you, then they will have it, but getting the commitment for marriage. And I think this comes from women that are doing well financially and they are afraid of committing Because when they get into a relationship, it's not about you alone, right? It's not going to be about her alone. She has to be accountable to someone. So she don't want that way. She want the benefit without the responsibilities. She want the benefits of marriage, which is the intimacy and all that you get from a person, but the commitment of you being a female that you have to commit a man to lead you is something that she really don't want. And that to me alone is crap. It's bullshit. And that is why these women are mostly single. Now, to the point that I was talking about got exposed in this video is just the simple fact that his true colors or true colors of why he did this show was exposed in that video to get black men and black women working together. And these type of videos, you wouldn't see black women sharing light to it. They wouldn't share, they wouldn't put it on World Star, right, for it to go viral. Because if this type of video happens to go viral, then they don't have any reason to insult him again or to be bitter at him again. And let's talk about the last lady that called in being bitter, being kind of mad at black men and all that. I think the simple question this lady probably wanted to ask was just, oh, does a man have any accountability when he stepped to a lady introducing himself to be something that he's not? I think that is the question this lady basically wanted to ask. And the reason why she probably is asking this question in this live show is just the simple fact that probably she got deceived by the man that she made babies with. You know, especially those fuckboys that pretend to have money. Like we always say, not all glitters are gold. So if you allow yourself to be deceived by these type of guys to get you pregnant 2-3 times, whatever the case is, and now you come on the show asking men accountability, like he said, nobody owe you accountability. The man that got you pregnant or the man that you have babies with is the one that owes you accountability. But like I said, I think the question she wanted to ask was the problem. Like she just did not know how to put it together to make sense, for it to make sense. But I think that's what it is. Someone basically deceived her. She perceived this person to be rich and later on finding out this guy is broke probably. That's what I'm saying. So with that, she will try to come in to try to say, hey, if someone deceived me, that person should be held accountable. No, you as a lady, you have to do your due diligence and get to realize that, okay, this person is real. This person is worth my time. This person is worth, risking my life and giving my womb to before you open your legs to decide to give this person your womb. So it still falls on you. Guys, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this content, make sure you like and subscribe to the channel. Stay tuned, stay focused, stay blessed. Catch you in the next one. About and peace.